Happy Wednesday, y'all. I don't know if I told y'all or not. I cut my finger. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I am currently in transition. So I am moving yet. Okay. I was trying to check to make sure the microphone was on, but I just wanted to share something that had been bothering me. I won't say, well, yeah, it more, not so much bother me, but it annoys me. Since I've lost weight, and for those of you who are new here, I've lost over 82 pounds in the last 8 months. I leveraged GLP-1 medications, and I'm proud of it, to help me on my weight loss journey. Y'all say, some people say, oh, you cheated or you didn't do it the natural way. Baby, I took my natural behind in that kitchen and cooked me some good whole foods. I took my natural behind to the gym and did the workouts. It was me, my natural behind, my natural self, who had to do the mindset work and the transformation. So dismiss me in the comments with all of that. But I wanted to talk about why some people, it seems, they are uncomfortable with your weight loss. Like, I've been getting so many comments, and let me say this: I don't believe it's malicious. I don't think that they know how it comes across. I think in their mind it is concern. But let me just clear it up. It ain't. Okay. So I was wondering, like, why people have the most to say when you lose weight or when they see you transform or make any kind of transformation. But what I've been getting the most is, oh my gosh, how much weight have you lost? Oh goodness, please don't lose no more weight. Don't get no smaller. My God. Like, but ain't nobody say nothing when I was walking around here looking like a 6'1", 250-pound sponge. Ain't nobody say, oh my God, how much bigger you gonna get? Good grief, Yolanda, you gonna gain some more weight? Nobody said, girl, please don't gain no more weight. Ain't nobody say that. Nobody said anything. And I wondered, like, why is that? Where does that come from? So I went to ChatGPT. I went to Google. I started just doing some research, and I've talked to some other people who have had weight loss transformations, and these are people that I know, and they got the same thing. And so we were wondering, like, but why ain't nobody say nothing when we was fat and unhealthy? Now everybody got what's all this concern and all this outrage, but ain't nobody had nothing to say when we was literally eating ourselves to death, right? So y'all know I have notes for y'all. It's on my phone, but I'm moving. I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. It's Wednesday. I wanted to make sure I got this video up, so let me get my phone. Oh my goodness. Okay. And these are things that I thought, but you know, sometimes you want to get a second opinion. Oh my goodness. I cut my finger I'm borrowing my friend's truck and to move my stuff, and I done cut my finger on something. But anywho, y'all ain't even asked me for that. Ain't nobody asked you for all that, Yolanda. Okay, so the first reason is weight loss makes them uncomfortable. And your transformation forces others to reflect on their own habits, health, and discipline. Sometimes it can stir up insecurity, jealousy, or even guilt, especially if they are struggling themselves. So instead of just celebrating you, they subtly criticize you to soothe themselves. And you know what? That's true. Because when I think about, just my own journey, sometimes I've seen other people like walking out there. And even you may resonate with this. You see people who are walking out their purpose in the same lane that you're in, and you see them doing the thing, and you start to have a physical reaction. You start to have feelings of guilt, not guilt, but like jealousy or envy. And don't lie and say you haven't, because we all have, even Christians. So I'm gonna need you to stop, not be a holy roller. Come on now. We've all experienced that. We've all had those moments where we felt envy or jealousy, but not to the point where we want to sabotage or be negative to them. But we feel that way because it makes us look at the fact that we're not moving in our purpose or doing what we're supposed to do. So weight loss makes other people uncomfortable. Number two, we normalize struggle and not success. In many communities, especially among women and especially among Black women, being tired, overweight, overworked, hot, inflamed, all of that, it's normal. It's normalized. And the moment you start making some different choices, it disrupts that unspoken agreement that it's okay to sacrifice your health. Like it's okay. We come from a culture, our culture, especially with women, especially with black women, like it's okay to set ourselves on fire to keep everybody warm. We'll sacrifice our dreams, we sacrifice our goals, we sacrifice our careers, we sacrifice our health to pour into our kids and to pour into our relationships and to pour into our family. And then when they're on their way, they're set, they got their wings, they flying, they're soaring. Now we sitting back over here, we can barely get up. We could barely move. We're depleted. I mean, barely move mentally, physically, and emotionally. Now, I'm not saying don't pour into your kids. I'm not saying don't support your family or anything like that. But we should never do anything to the detriment of ourselves. Like, you know, you've flown before and they tell you put your mask on first before you got to save yourself before you can save somebody else. Right. But we normalize that. We normalize struggle and not success. A lot of people are more comfortable with you being overweight and unhealthy. And some people just, they prefer the old you because you're probably just like them. They're probably overweight, unhappy, unfulfilled. And this new version of you challenges them. It challenges them to look within themselves and see all the things that they could be, the things that they've said. It makes them to reflect on their dreams and goals. Y'all probably done sat around and kikied and talked about what y'all was going to do. You was going to conquer the world. And you actually moved on and did it. And they're still sitting back talking about what they're going to do. And so it makes them uncomfortable. Your confidence, your clothes fitting differently, you having boundaries around food now can feel like a threat, even if you don't say anything. And let me tell you something. One thing that I noticed about myself that I wasn't even intentionally working on through this process is I already had a strong no, but when I say my no means no and my yes means yes, when I say that I have boundaries, that and I'm unapologetic. Now I'm not mean or demeaning or anything like that. But when I say I have boundaries, baby, I have boundaries and I stick to them. And I'm okay with walking away from things that don't serve me, from opportunities that I know are not aligned with who God has called me to be and the purpose he put for me on this earth, because I'm not insecure. I'm not looking for outside validation. I'm okay with me. I have a good time with myself, baby. I'm when I say I enjoy my own company, y'all think y'all be laughing at me, baby. I laugh at myself. I talk to me. I have a good old good time. And it took me a long time to get here. And so when you have made that transformation, you know, some people are just not, they're not used to the new you. The new you moves differently. You're lighter, you're happier, you're freer. And not only do they know it by the way that you show up, but they can sense it. It's the energy that you give off. And I don't mean that new age energy. I'm talking about that confidence that you exude, that God confidence that you exude, that you know that you are right where you're supposed to be. You look good. You feel good. You showing up like you want to show up. That makes people uncomfortable. The fourth reason is a lot of people don't even know what healthy looks like, child. I'm sitting up here talking to y'all. I'm supposed to be moving these boxes. But a lot of people don't know what healthy looks like. And for people used to seeing you at a heavier weight, your new size might look small to them. When in actuality, I looked at pictures of myself. Girl, I'm the same size I was when I was 40, just 10 years ago. I was this size. Well, maybe not. I wear a size 6. I was like in a 18, but still, I was smaller. And so it looks to them, your new size looks small to them, but that doesn't mean you're unhealthy. It just means that they're used to seeing you unhealthy. They're not used to seeing this new, happy, healed, whole version of you. And then the fifth reason is because don't nobody want to be the bad person about weight gain. Don't nobody really want to tell you, girl, you fat. Don't nobody want to say that for real. I mean, I done had that conversation with some of my friends because, like, yeah, you a little chunky. I mean, you, especially if they ask, I'm gonna tell them. I believe in not that constructive criticism. I don't even think that's a thing, but I just believe in being honest with people because you can't change what you won't confront. And if you're walking around here in la la land thinking that it's all good and everything is kosher and you're healthy and you're not, baby, an emergency room visit waiting to happen. So why not tell people, you know, you can do it in a nice way. Like sit down with them and have that conversation. I wish somebody would have sat down and asked me, like, Yolanda, you good? Because you looking a little thick, baby. You're a little chunky. And I know that ain't you. So is everything good? But nobody's done that. I've done that to my friends. Look, girl, we need to talk. Like, you good? Because them clothes looking a little tight now. But it's out of love. But they know me, so they know that it's out of love. And I did that before before my weight loss transformation. So just to recap, if you are wondering why some people say stuff, like people have the most to say, they're in a uproar about you losing weight and have all the comments, it's because your weight loss makes them uncomfortable. We tend to normalize struggle and not success. They were comfortable when you were overweight, and they don't understand what healthy really looks like. And don't nobody really want to be the bad guy when it comes to weight gain. And so some people are not ready to hear that, and I get it. But don't let somebody else's insecurities or them being uncomfortable with your transformation stop you from going through your process. Don't let their comments, don't let their judgment, don't let their what was the word that I was looking for? Not comments, the judgment, the shame, the outrage. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You're too small. Child, overlook that. Their comments have absolutely nothing to do with you. You are on your health journey. You're doing it for you. You're not doing it for your kids. You're not doing it for your husband, your significant other, your work, your job, or your family. This is something for you because God has something for you to do. God has a mighty work for you to do, and He can't do it if you sick. He just can't do it. Like, your purpose deserves a body that can carry it. All right. So I hope that helps. I'm going to finish unloading this truck so I can get all moved and stuff. But let me know in the comments which one of these reasons resonated with you the most. All right. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Bye.